Dating apps are designed to bring people together, offering a way to meet strangers with the hope of finding friendship, love, or even just a fun night out. But sometimes, what begins as a simple swipe can end in unimaginable tragedy. This is the story of Grace Millane, a young woman whose adventurous spirit led her across the world, and a Tinder date that became one of Britain's most shocking and heartbreaking cases. Grace Millane was a 22-year-old backpacker from the UK, full of life, ambition, and dreams of seeing the world. She came from a loving family and was described by those who knew her as kind, warm, and full of energy. In late 2018, Grace set out on an incredible journey to explore New Zealand, regularly updating her family with pictures and messages. On December 1st, 2018, just one day before her 22nd birthday, Grace matched with a man on Tinder named Jesse Kempson. That evening, CCTV cameras captured Grace and Jesse meeting in Auckland. They went to several bars, laughing and enjoying their time together. On the surface, it seemed like a normal first date. But what Grace didn't know was that Jesse Kempson was hiding a dark and violent side. Behind his charm and confidence, he was a deeply manipulative and dangerous individual, with a disturbing history of lying, controlling behavior, and violent fantasies. That night, Grace went with Jesse to his apartment. What happened there would soon become the center of a massive investigation. The next day, Grace's family became concerned when she failed to answer her phone and missed plans to celebrate her birthday. It was completely unlike her. Alarmed, her parents reported her missing to local authorities. Police launched an urgent search, reviewing CCTV footage to trace Grace's steps. They quickly identified Jesse as the last person to see her alive. When questioned, Jesse claimed that after a fun night together, the two parted ways the next morning, and he had no idea where Grace went. But detectives sensed something was wrong. As they followed his movements, they discovered chilling evidence that shattered his story. CCTV footage revealed Jesse buying cleaning supplies and a large suitcase just hours after Grace was last seen. More disturbing footage showed him dragging that same suitcase through a hotel lobby and placing it into a rental car. When police located the suitcase, they discovered Grace's body hidden inside. Forensic evidence confirmed that Grace had been murdered in Jesse's apartment before he attempted to cover up his crime. The investigation exposed even more horrifying details. Just hours after taking Grace's life, Jesse returned to Tinder, arranging another date as if nothing had happened. His cold and calculated behavior painted a picture of a predator who had no remorse. During the trial, Jesse tried to defend himself by claiming that Grace's death was the result of a consensual rough sex act gone wrong. But forensic experts and prosecutors dismantled this defense, proving that the evidence pointed to deliberate and violent actions. In November 2019, Jesse Kempson was found guilty of murder and sentenced to life in prison, with a minimum of 17 years before he could be considered for parole. The verdict brought some relief to Grace's grieving family, but nothing could erase the pain of losing their beloved daughter so tragically. Grace's murder sparked a global conversation about online dating safety and violence against women. Her family later launched a foundation in her memory, dedicated to raising awareness and protecting others from similar dangers. Grace Millane's story is a chilling reminder that behind every profile is a stranger, and sometimes a monster. As dating apps continue to connect people worldwide, her case serves as a warning to always stay cautious and trust your instincts. Grace's life was cut short, but her legacy lives on, inspiring efforts to create a safer world for women everywhere. The video closes with Grace's smiling photo and the words, "In memory of Grace Millane, 1996 to 2018."